Hey guys, and welcome back to another Gundam 00 reaction. We're about to get into a big battle here, so let's just jump right into it. I know Marino's not going to get shot. Why? Why stop him? I mean, I kind of get it, but at the same time it's like, bro, he's just trying to protect people. Okay, I just want to point out how inaccurate that weapon is. He would not be taking out people. Even if you're the most skilled person ever, you're just losing all control because that thing's shaking everywhere. It doesn't matter how skilled you are. Like a burst is kind of okay sometimes, but really that's only meant to deter the enemy, not for accuracy. Bam, 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 bam. Oh, we got the Underground Railroad. Why do they call it the Great Wars? They just call it the World Wars. I agree with her. Yeah, and if you don't take it, you may never see them alive again. I understand Mariner's point of view, and I respect it. We actually do have people like that in the military too. But they're called chaplains. They actually cannot hold or wield weapons at all because that's their role is very different. They're more of like a counselor, kind of religious leader, stuff like that. They've taken an oath and a vow that they actually don't hold weapons, even in the battlefield and whatnot. So they, yeah. So it's actually kind of interesting to see this, and it's kind of hard because like you kind of have to respect her for it. But at the same time, it's like put in the situation, would you do it, right? Like as a person to protect other people? I don't know. We'll see. Hopefully, her decision doesn't end up making her regret it. I feel like they probably won't end up capturing this innovator, or if they do, they won't tell them where Veda is. But they're going to learn Veda's location through Chinese woman. I can't remember her name. Every time I forget. I'm Silva Pires! I did forget to ask last episode, which one do you like better? Do you like the Mari's personality or do you like Soma's personality more? I mean, she's taking them out though. There's only 14 enemies. Come on, guys. Oh, dang! It ain't gonna work, Ribbons. Your plan is failing. Oh, but there's something stopping him. Oh, I wonder what it is. This is... Okay, so this whole cell regeneration thing with the GN particles is very interesting. I don't know... Okay, let me know, guys, down in the comments below if there's more, like, information in the manga or, like, the lore, science behind it, and what's going on. Because... at this point, I don't know if the anime is going to explain it. If it doesn't, please let me know down in the comments below. Oh, he's becoming an innovator. I am curious, like, how is Ribbons making, well, one, how are innovators created? Because they're created from humans, right? And obviously we're seeing some changes in Louise, too, which is interesting. It's probably something to do with her prosthetic, right? Like, they probably implanted something in her. Oh, damn. Oh, she's immobile. Take her out. Oh my god. They're all going to become innovators, aren't they? Oh my god. Okay, I have a prediction. So I'm thinking that they actually all become innovators, and that way now their lifespan's been elongated, and now they're like eternal protectors, right? Which also can get dicey. I do like the idea of that. It's very interesting. Okay. I know that they aren't making any more Gundam 00 content, but if they ever did, it would be really awesome if we could explore the whole, like, kind of similar to how Shiro in Fate became, like, the Avenger, but in the Unlimited Blade Works timeline, where he's been, you know, he was a hero of justice, but then he became so tired of justice that he just wanted to, like, eliminate it all, you know, became an anti-hero at that point. Also similar, you know, with like Eren Yeager, maybe, you know, like wanted to fight for justice and freedom, but then became a slave to freedom and ended up, you know, becoming committing genocide. And I think that'd be really cool for Setsuna's character if we ever did that in the future. Like, he's an innovator, and now he's been alive for so long and stopped so many interventions over, you know, like hundreds of years, that he just started to become tired of it. And he's like, you know what, Ribbons was right. Or something like that, you know, like has some kind of change or gone through so much loss and stuff like that that he ends up becoming the main enemy, and then everyone else has to go fight him, and that's like the end of Setsu's story, you know. That's right. And Andre's gonna get in the way. Get wrecked! No one cares about you. Oh, is he gonna share with her the truth? Or maybe not. Or maybe they're sharing, like... Oh, this is like some Inception shit. I don't think you're going to convince her this episode, but there's too many left. She deleted your photos, and she's been sleeping with Andre. Just joking. Bro, that's not the right answer. Well, yeah, but you weren't. Oh, whoa! Hot damn! This is like the part that you have to change your ideology here. Because she's obviously been skewed and fed some bull crap. Oh man, I don't know. Like, I thought in the ending that she was going to survive, but it's going to be hard. I mean, I think I don't know, man. I could see, like, all of them dying, like, all the love interests. I don't know. Like, at this point now, I want retribution for Louise. I know I flip back and forth on her a lot. But I was right. I think that she is beyond hope at right now. She's got a little bit, but she needs, like, something huge to kind of change her and see the error of her ways. Andre's, like, you know, killing his father was kind of one of those big pieces, because her main motivator is revenge for her family, right? And which is directed as hate towards Celestial Being, but that hate could be redirected towards Ribbons if she knew the truth, and that he was the one that actually created the group that killed Luis's family, and wasn't Celestial Being actually, that he, like, basically pinned it on them. Although that can be, you know, hard to do when you're so strong with a certain emotion, that having that paradigm break on you can kind of lead to you going further off the deep end on the opposite side of where you want to go. So it's kind of hard and risky to do that type of thing. Oh my gosh, she's going to shoot him in the head. Or, I mean, in his head, or her dream, whatever this space is. That's right, do the ending. Take the gun away and kiss her, bro. Well, yeah, but she's changed, dude. You're not asking the right questions, man. Okay, I agree with that. There's parts of this I agree with, but also other things I don't disagree with. Choosing to love somebody, right, is also choosing to accept who they are, and the changes that come with them. Because we change every day. It might not be immediate. It could be very small, but that's part of it too. So you need to be able to accept who she has become if you truly want to love her, and the things that she's done, obviously. But with those ideologies being so vast, it can be hard. So there is kind of a middle ground to meet at that you shouldn't just directly change for someone else. That's like part of a relationship. You both have to change for each other in certain aspects. It's teamwork, right? Okay, so I messed up here. Apologies, but my mic, I accidentally muted it in the middle of recording. So unfortunately, I've already seen this last half, and now I'm reacting to it later. I apologize for that, but hopefully don't hate me too much. What the shit? I'm not going to pause for this last half. I'm just going to go for it and just talk over it. Bro, you're the one that's like feeding her weird illusions. It can't be. So I remember originally I thought they weren't going to capture somebody, but now like they're going to capture him. But then yeah, right here it's like, okay. The smirk, it's like, okay, this was planned. Oh yeah. Here's the reunion. Yep, she is. Dude, and then this, it's just like, man, really? You're just like, you're a traitor too. It's like, you're somebody that would kill his own family. Like, granted, if his dad was a horrible person, like a murderer or something like that, then that's like different. I didn't understand why he did this. This is correct, though. This is like probably one of the most sensible things Sanji ever said. Oh, Graham, what did they do to you? It's something I will never get over and forgive the creators of this show for what they did to Graham. It's the only thing I really am like pissed off at them about. Oh yeah, okay, so I remember this part. I will pause here. So my initial reaction to this, I do remember. I was just like, is Cessna gonna say anything? Because I was like predicting him like, you know what Cessna's gonna do in this moment? He's gonna say like one liner or like very few words trying to console him. That's it. Just Sanji. And then just walks off. Like, what the fuck are you doing? Yes, this is exactly how it played out, too. I remember this. Because it was like, Sanji, he's like, I'll fight. And I was like, when I originally reacted to this, I was like, what? That's it. That's all it took. He was just like, one word, said his name, turned away, and he's like, you know what, Setsuna? You're right. I'm going to fight. We have to do this to save Luis. I don't know. It's the Setsuna effect, man. This is finally the episode I waited for fucking Sanji to get it right. It should not have taken this long, I don't think, but... Well, I guess he needed that trigger, right? That moment with Luis saying that, like, I don't care. You're not gonna, like... Luis literally, like, it's like, nope. Oh, and then Andre's just being stupid. Being Andre. Gosh. What is wrong with you, dude? That is not what they need. You need to release your feelings. The reason what's wrong with you is you're keeping all those feelings bottled up, and you never actually consoled and got closure with your father. And if you had actually talked to him, you probably would have realized that, maybe he wasn't wrong. Although that was probably Sergei's fault too. We haven't seen a lot of what Sergei, did, but obviously his son closed off to him. But I don't think, and this is hard to judge, right? But Sergei probably wasn't the best dad, in all honesty, and that is also probably what led Andre to being the way he is, because Sergei's personality is obviously also closed off, and he doesn't like to open up as much. And we see like him with Pires, kind of having that second chance almost. Like he saw her, which actually makes a lot more sense for his motivation. Sergei's character is really well written. Oh, here we go. Yep. You realize that, you know what I'm saying? Okay, I do remember commenting about this when I originally reacted to this. Sorry, I said I wasn't going to pause, but now I'm like actually remembering what I said. Celestial Being, or just their crew, needs to really learn how to detain people properly. Like, in the first season they messed up where they just like let Nana like travel the ship all by herself, and then she got access to Veda. And then here it is again. Why is he not in handcuffs? I get it, maybe their ship isn't built for holding prisoners, but I mean, okay, first of all, if you're in any like, this is like a ship obviously made for battle. There should definitely be some kind of detention cell. Like every normal ship has a brig. I know we're in space, but like I would think that would be, that this is a major design flaw or oversight on their part. Like, come on, put him on handcuffs or something. Like, he has so much free reign, and he's an innovator. If I was in this mindset or in this setting, right, I'd be like, I don't know what he can do, like what he's capable of. He might, be able to like, has a faster reaction speed. Obviously they have telepathy. We don't know that though. Well, Tiara probably knows though. So, they'd be communicating, so maybe trying to figure out some way to limit his senses, right? Like, show off his auditory and visual ones, so he doesn't, like, so he can't communicate that information through telepathy. Yep. And then this part happened. Oh, okay, this was something I didn't mention before, but Anu's got purple hair. He's got purple hair. Maybe they're the same, from the same gene pool. Oh. Yep. This kind of shocked me that it happened in this episode. Oh yeah, she shot the weapon. I think it would be awesome if she actually did shoot and kill Lasse, just for plot and development. It would be really cool. One thing I will criticize the show for, I did not like that they said that. That it was just like, isn't it obvious? Of course I'm an innovator. I'm like, okay, you should just left it at, isn't it obvious? And then just left that other part. Because like script-wise, that would have been just so much cooler. Again, this was done a while ago, so I get it was probably not overdone at that time. Okay, and then we got after credits here. And I already know what happens here. I was actually kind of surprised by what happened here at the end. I did not expect that. Mm-hmm. Yep. Okay, so this like trope of like the villains like just let things happen and then just like, oh, I knew all along that this was happening. I was just, I get it. It kind of feeds in. It does make sense for Ruben's character. It kind of feeds into his ego of this whole like he's in control of everything, right? It's also just like such a major oversight again on his part this time that it's like, if you had just stopped their plans from the beginning and just killed them, you would have eliminated so many other obstacles, because now it's like you're allowing for the opportunity for them to succeed. Yeah, and then this kind of surprised me right here with Nana showing up. But also I'm like kind of confused on why Nana did this. I don't know if Ribbons knew this was going to happen and convinced Nana somehow. But that wouldn't make sense if Nana doesn't like the innovators. I don't know. Maybe we'll find out in the next episode. Boom, boom, boom. Yep. and this was my initial reaction too, we didn't see them die. So they might still be alive. There's a chance. Unless I actually see their dead body lying on the ground, doesn't matter. Alright, well that was the end of the episode. I'm sorry for what happened here at the very last half of the episode, but I do hope you still enjoyed it. If you actually did enjoy that, make sure you hit that subscribe button, smash like. That way also will kind of help me to, get better equipment, get better setup here. Someday eventually, maybe we'll, once we hit 1,000 subscribers, I can actually make ad revenue from this, which would be kind of cool. But yeah, thanks for watching, and leave a comment down below. As you know, I always like reading your guys' comments and responding to them. I have some I actually have to respond to right now. So I'll see you in the next one.